Welcome back to the One Predator podcast.
All right, guys. Another episode, One Predator podcast. We are not in the kitchen.
No kitchen.
No kitchen.
If your kitchen's this hot, something's burnt.
No,
Well,
this
yeah.
kitchen is this hot.
I have a boiler, so
Oh,
I have a wood boiler with
Gotcha.
cast iron in the basement. I froze a lot when we were younger, so
I usually wear my hunting clothes when I go over there.
and sheds them at
And
the
then I
door.
walk in the front door and I'm just stripping things
Naked.
off.
Yeah.
so everybody's naked now.
Yeah.
Right. It's fine.
Don't get that picture in your head.
It is-
That's not what's going on here. Just saying.
Well, we made a trip up north.
Wow. That went way.
Starting already. Too much coffee.
We'll do the sponsor thing first. We got Defender Training. If you're looking for your pistol permit here in Eastern New York, I had it on my phone. Bunch of counties. You can look them up, thedefendertraining.org. They got a bunch of stuff going on there for you. Double dog drags. DJ's Paracord up in Maine. Great drags. We love them. Pick one up. Are you okay?
Oh, my right ear's dead.
Your right ear's dead?
My right ear's dead.
Are you fully Hi, how about now?
Oh my God, there it is.
I was gonna say you can have mine. They're on the table.
Oh, I like to hear myself. I'm weird.
And last but not least, we're in the house of the Messiah, Rush
Yes.
Custom Collars.
You guys are dick.
Yeah. Yeah. All your hand call needs, and he does turkey, so make sure you call him. So I know he's been putting that out.
He does turkeys.
He does.
He loves making pot calls.
and
He
turkey-
loves
you know,
it.
Turkey season's coming.
Did
so-
you know turkeys die after they have sex?
Yeah.
The one he had sex with did anyway.
Oh my God.
Pow.
You said it.
All
He
your
does
hand call
turkeys.
needs. He does. I did say it like that. Thank you.
I get graphic with the striker.
Yeah. Wow.
Starting off
Anyway.
with a bang.
Wow. Only here, kids.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm the one by the fire.
Yeah, Andy's cooking.
Just saying.
So, anywhooski.
Rush is the one with the turkey.
Yeah. We are at Brian's shop where all the magic happens. Came up tonight. We're going to do a little podcast, and hopefully Andy's going to call us a coyote. Can you do that, Andy?
I ain't calling.
Yeah.
We got the Messiah here.
Right.
I'll howl here
Sorry,
and there.
but
We got the
we
Messiah.
got coyotes on the bait pile right now.
Well, that's because you're up here.
Yeah, we're an hour away.
Yep. That's without fail. You get those trail cam pics when you're out of town.
But we do have a special guest in town.
Yeah.
Yes, who we just met tonight.
Yeah. If you want to introduce yourself quick, what you do.
My name's Tony Boninsegna, and I'm with Mountain Lodge Outdoors. I just found out about this tonight, so that's why we just met, because Rush didn't tell me about it until I was 30 minutes from his driveway.
Yeah, this is the best thing ever, because last time I got surprised when you guys brought me on here, and then I was like, Rush, on Tuesday, and what's today? Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how about we do a little podcast?
You-
He goes,
yeah,
that's
you
a
wanted to do
great
it.
idea.
Yeah.
So,
Tony,
One
guess
didn't-
what?
guess what? You're in the hot seat now, buddy.
Oh, and to hear the phone call, he never would have suspected that I was like feeling ambushed at all. I was on my phone like, great, good deal, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Then you hung up.
Son of a bitch.
Hit the button, and I'm like just driving the last 30 minutes like, man, I got to talk tonight.
Brian has a way of doing that to people.
Hey, guess what?
I mean, the guy comes up to hunt and shoot coyotes, and now we're just sitting here talking about shooting coyotes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
and when we
Wait,
leave
this
here,
might
we
be
are
the best
going
thing that
to go
happens
shoot
tonight.
coyotes.
We don't know.
Yes.
Might
Yeah.
be the best thing that happens.
Right.
Or we're going to kill a bunch.
we're just giving them time to get into the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, wake up, stretch, get ready.
They're all going to
Die.
die by the best
Yeah.
caliber ever made, so it doesn't matter.
250, right?
No.
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 243?
No, we actually, see, guys that shoot 223s, we are marksmen. We actually have to hit something.
Yeah, you got to put
That's
the bullet in the right place.
Right.
We
that's
can't
why
just
I
shoot
don't
'em
use
in the
them.
tail and be like, oh, yeah, that one's down.
Not for nothing. Our projectile is actually the same.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's all about the powder.
Yeah.
It's all about the size, right?
The powder.
Oh,
Yeah,
powder.
powder.
So
I got you.
It's, I guess you'd put it like
Boom behind the nugget.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a
We-
big guy with the same size nugget, or a little guy with the same size nugget.
Well, I use the small nugget.
I feel like
guess.
I feel like
don't know.
Nugget just turned into penis, and I'm not comfortable with it because no one tonight is going to stick their penis in a coyote. Okay, please don't.
Unless we see
Use
a
the
turkey.
gun.
Agreed.
Use the gun.
Agreed.
Andy's not going to get the chance. I'm going to have them all dead.
Well, you know what happens when you shoot them.
Yes, sir. I got my double dog drag. I'll be
Oh
fine.
yeah, that's where I was going
I'll
with
be
that.
fine.
Double
I got the best drag on the market.
double dog.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's get
nice
on
to
it.
meet you. Super great to have you here. We love having guests, and you are not from here.
No, absolutely not. I drove a long way to get up here.
He doesn't have an accent either. Just saying that. No accent.
Now, see, I just got in this discussion with my cousin that lives like 2 hours from here, and
Yeah.
she said I have an accent. I don't think I have an accent, but I'm from Ohio, and
I think Andy's just trying to tell your voice is serenading for him.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like talking to him. I'm
I
glad
can
he's
tell.
here.
Yeah,
see?
I can tell your pants are too tight.
That's because I'm chunky.
Where's
Come on.
chunky doesn't mean we can take your pulse through them, okay?
Oh, my God.
but yeah, even people from
Strap
Ohio
in,
say I have an
folks.
accent, so I get it a lot.
So you're from Ohio.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's a coyote
And
killer.
you're a coyote killer, correct?
Yeah, sometimes.
You do
not
all-
as often as I'd like, but
Well, I think that's all of us.
Yeah, we're all...
anybody that's done it long enough, I think, feels the same way. Like they just don't kill as much as they want to.
I kill more dogs than parvo, right? That's what we say. That's what we say.
So, how long have you been hunting coyotes?
I started running coyotes with my in-laws in like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
That was my wife's dad and all his brothers. And we didn't have dogs. We'd just go out, find a track. It's very flat up there, so if you had tracks going into one farm square and not coming out, send a guy in on track, bust the coyote out, have guys sitting. That's how we did it.
So, like, coyote
And-
drives.
Yeah, and it
See,
was
I
fun.
told you it was an accent.
But
Yeah.
it was a whole different type of fun, and I started watching videos of actually Downwind
Perfect.
Outdoors guys
Yes.
and wanted to learn how to start calling. So I took a tail light off a trailer and put it on a spotlight and made a red light and got a couple of hand calls that they were just like primo stuff. I mean, the
Yeah.
cheapest thing you can buy from
Randy Anderson.
Walmart,
Yep,
yeah.
Sure.
And
I have them, too.
started trying to do that, and then the first e-collar I bought was $35. It was that little fold-up Johnny Stewart.
Oh, my
Square.
God.
The green
Me
one?
too, man. I got the same one.
That's what I called my first one in with.
It had
And
six or eight pro.
Yeah.
Five?
5.
Yeah. It was
Yep.
a single
It had a
digit.
Wasn't even
jackrabbit,
even
a
number.
cottontail, a
Some
fawn,
howls.
a howl, and pup distress.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
And,
My wife
and the
bought me
remote
mine.
range was about 8 feet.
Yeah. You couldn't put it
Yeah.
nowhere. You had to sit
Tie it
on
to your
top.
belt.
But that I would only put it out 15 yards.
Yep.
Because that was as far as it would work consistently.
And you had
Oh
to
my
you
God,
had to
it's
reach
crazy.
your arm out and
I've
point the
never-
remote
I've
at it
never
line of
ran
sight.
into anybody else that's used the Johnny Stewart. Like
I still have it.
Me too.
I still have one.
I was just
Oh, yeah?
talking.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it? I was telling that to the other day that I was going to go out and I want to kill one with it again, just to prove that it doesn't matter. Like as long as you've got some sort of sequence that you're running and you know a little bit about how to talk to these animals, it doesn't matter what you're running.
Right.
You can go out there with something like that and kill them because it makes the sound and it's a dog.
Yeah.
So that's
the
what
whole
you-
thing. I feel it's what the coyote wants. We talked about this last time. You're gonna have sets. You go out there and don't call anything in. You're like, that's the best I've ever sounded.
Right.
It feels like, I'm like, that was great. How did nothing come in? And then another time you go out there and you play cat distress or something,
Right.
and they're running in from 2 miles.
No,
We've done it too.
you haven't heard this, but I talked about it with you guys at that the show, the Adirondack Sportsman show
Yes.
that I was at. Super nice gentleman walks up and he asked me if my rabbit squealer sounds more like a snowshoe hare or a cottontail, and I'm like, you tell me the difference. I go, well, one definitely has a larger lung capacity than the other, but
Sure, bigger.
a distressed animal is a distressed animal.
Exactly.
And he was so complacent on the fact, I live in the Adirondacks, we have snowshoe hares, I have coyotes, I want to kill the coyotes, I need something that sounds like the prey that they're after.
Yeah, or maybe you want something that doesn't exist where you are.
Completely different.
And every bit of curiosity in that coyote's going to go,
Curiosity kills the
I don't
cat.
think I've ever eaten that before. I never even
Yeah.
heard anything
We've
like
done
that.
it. We've done it with jackrabbit.
Yeah, but
jackrabbit. All
Yeah.
kinds of things.
You guys ever kill one to cry baby?
Now,
It's so creepy. It's
Yeah.
a baby. Like it's a human baby crying. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You didn't bring it
We
out
don't
there
need
with you,
that
though. That
sound
was the
file.
actual e-collar. Something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't bring the kid out.
I'm just making
He's
sure.
14 now. He made it. He's fine.
He's fine.
I killed the coyote way before it got to him. And the broken leg to make him cry healed wonderful.
Oh, that's
But,
good.
No, it was an e-collar sound, and I wanted to see if it would work because I'm weird like that.
Right.
And
No, that's
I
fine.
turned it on, and I killed a coyote to it, and I have never used it since because it made my skin crawl. Like it
Well, you're a
just
dad.
creeped me. Yes, it creeped
So,
me out.
you know.
that coyote was running in to a baby.
Right.
So yeah, something in
Who
distress.
puts that sound? Who is that? A Fox Pro sound or what is that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember where I got that one.
Right,
It was
'cause-
on my very first Fox Pro, but I downloaded it and I can't remember
Right.
where.
I have Johnny Stewart sounds on my Lucky Duck.
Really?
Yeah, because I saved them from because you could add sounds to that thing, but you had to like plug it into the computer. I kind of been doing it a while, so I saved them all and just pulled them off of that, and they're on my Lucky Duck.
Wow.
But they're just numbers. Like you can't like it's so Model T that it's like MP3 654. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to like physically turn it on to. I never renamed the file. I should have. But I have Johnny Stewart sounds on a Lucky Duck.
Wouldn't that be easier? Just
Yeah.
rename the file.
Well, I'm not really technical.
Well,
I could shoot.
me either. I'm just
You know what I mean? I'm just not that. That's why I have him.
yeah.
Yeah, I could have all that
Tech
stuff.
support.
Josh
Yeah.
is mad.
Yeah, he's
The IT guy.
Oh yeah. No, I get phone calls. Hey, my modem's not working.
right.
All right, I'm on my way.
Come down and fix my stuff. Or we had to put a booster in, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Dude, that's how I felt when I started carrying cameras and stuff around. Like I'm not a tech guy. I drove truck. I did road construction. I was a carpenter. None of that pointed towards television. So any of that IT stuff, like this podcast equipment, it might as well be from another planet to me.
Right.
Well, you're lucky you got a pretty face tone. That's it, you know.
Face for radio
it. Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So when you started, what did you use? You said you used a trailer light and
Oh,
tell me everything. Guns, tell me everything.
when I first started, before I made the trailer light into a spotlight, I didn't have any lights. So the only time I could hunt was full moon.
Right.
And I'd go behind our house, and I didn't know what to take because I didn't know if they were going to come in close. I didn't know how far they were going to be.
Right.
So I had a 223 with a 3x9x40 regular just glass scope on it, and I had a 12-gauge shotgun. And I'd sit just inside my wood line, and there was like an old farm fence, like wire farm fence that was grown into the trees and stuff, and I'd lean those two guns on there, and I sat on this like weightlifting bench. It was a little padded bench that was out there. It had been in the woods since we moved in.
Just perfect. Randomly there, huh?
It was back there in the woods, just sitting there when we moved in.
He was like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I don't know what they had it out there for. I think they were cutting logs on it. Like they used it as it's like a sawhorse kind of thing. And I set that Johnny Stewart call out on the other side of that fence, about 15 yards, and there was 6 or 7 inches of snow on the ground. This is the first coyote I ever called in. And 200 yards away was another farm fence with like a bunch of brush, and on the other side was a rock quarry. It held coyotes like crazy. I found out over the years of living there.
But
that,
there was no weight bench on that side.
no.
Okay.
No weight bench on that side, so I couldn't sit over there.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting inside the woods. I put that collar out, and I think I just turned on Cottontail. I didn't know what else to do because hadn't found your videos yet. And in 6 to 8 inches of snow, crunchy snow, this coyote like glides in, does not make a sound, and is between me and that Johnny Stewart collar. It's 7 yards from me, standing in the snow in the moonlight. And
So what gun did you reach for? The shotgun or the
Shotgun.
rifle? All right, just making sure.
Shotgun, grabbed the shotgun.
Say you're
I
good.
threw the rifle at it.
Yeah,
and
just
grabbed
Threw the rifle.
I thought about it, man. I hit this thing at 7 yards with number 4 buck out of a 12 gauge. He ran 80 yards
No way.
before he fell over dead. He flipped right in front of me, and it blew him off his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And he jumped up and just did that dead run where they're just clawing at earth. Like there was no direction to it. He was running dead, but he ran 80 yards before he fell over. No snow kicking around. I ran out there, grabbed him, drug him in the house.
Best feeling ever, right?
In
Your first
the house.
coyote.
You
'Cause
brought
my wife
him in
was
the house,
sleeping.
or are you going to resuscitate him?
No, my wife was sleeping on the couch. I brought him in. I was like, I did it. And that was
That's all we want, ladies, is want you to be proud of us.
Yes.
Look what I could do.
We want to feel useful. That's
Yeah.
it. And she's like, wonderful. And went
Now
back.
get that out of my house.
Get it out of the house. So I took it out, and then 2 nights later, I killed one in that same field, but this time it was with the rifle, and it was 180 yards by moonlight through that glass scope, and it was one of the biggest coyotes I've ever killed to this day. He was just ounces under 50 pounds. Biggest, and I don't believe in the 50-plussers. Yeah. This dude was like
maybe tonight
49 and some change.
Maybe tonight.
Been there.
And he didn't look like one of them, like where the big barrel-chested,
Yep.
huge. He was slender. His legs had to be 2 feet long. I mean, he
Can
was
you remember what his teeth were like?
enormous. He was
Yeah.
old. He was old coyote.
So was it
Very
a coyote?
red.
It was a coyote.
Yes, it was.
All
a
right,
coyote.
just making sure.
Checking for a collar.
long legs.
They're not supposed to have a collar on?
No.
Can you guys edit that part out?
Woofy? It said woofy? Yeah. Okay.
Kept beeping.
No, we shot a big one over 50. No teeth. He had like 2 canines left. All his
Really?
molars were
He was
gone.
old.
Yeah, he was real.
And he didn't run in. He just he popped up, and we got video of him. And he just kind of
That's how this one did. He just kind of lumbered around the
Right.
corner and just eased into the field, and he was looking, and he'd put his head back down, walk a little farther, and lifted it back up.
Yeah.
And after that second time, I was like, that's as far as you're going.
yeah. And I shot him. He didn't. He just folded right there. And when I got
With
him,
a 223?
Same.
best cowboy.
Was it?
Same.
I just making
2,
sure.
2, 3 for
It's
my
good.
big one, too.
That's
And
good. All right.
all 4 legs. Boom. Accordions. Straight
Yeah.
down.
I guess
It's
you guys are good
It's-
shots. You
Well,
good
that's
shots.
it. So we can get into that later. But anyway,
That hole in their ears was circled for a reason. Just aim there, man.
yeah, it's real simple. You
I ain't
shoot him in
that
the head,
good.
they're not
I don't
going.
care what you saw on the show. I ain't
Well,
that
I
good.
don't aim there. It's the tick right behind their ear. That's
Yeah.
what you aim for.
Oh, so you're aiming for the heart, but it hit it there.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
I was actually aiming for the back thigh.
2, 2, 3's
That
the best.
femoral artery,
Okay.
They'll bleed
Okay.
out in the heartbeat. You hit them in the back leg.
It's fine, Andy. You shall cross over. It will just take some time. That's fine. I turned Brian. He's
Maybe.
got one now.
Maybe. You know, free guns. Yeah, I'm
Free?
down. Free.
We gotta get you
How many
some rifles.
sponsors you got for guns? Gun sponsors?
No, well, my gun I won in a raffle, but it cost me $400 to win it.
All right, I'll give you a $395.
Yeah,
We're in.
you can, my baby. Oh. Anyway,
All right.
so that was your first one. And after that,
I've been hooked ever since.
right?
I'm
it
telling
just
you,
gets worse and worse and
Yeah.
worse, right?
That
Yeah.
first coyote, we talked about it last time
Yeah.
when
We
it called
talked
mine.
about
like,
your first
yeah, it
coyote.
was just so random. Like knowing what I know now, I never would have sat there or done that,
Right.
but it worked. You know, calling
And-
in a brush slide in middle of the day, and it came running in, and I looked at it, didn't even shoot it the first time it came out. I'm like, I just called one in like
Right.
a minute.
Right.
And then I kept squealing and it popped back out and I shot it. I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
And that's what it is for me. And like I didn't turkey hunt as a kid.
Me
Because
neither.
we were farming and we didn't have time to do that stuff. And I turkey hunt now.
Same.
But
I don't
when
see
make
I
a-
don't see how you can do one without the other.
Right,
If
but
you
when
coyote
you-
hunt, you're gonna like turkey.
And we did
Oh,
say
yeah.
Brian makes turkey calls, right?
Brian makes
Okay,
turkey
just
calls.
throwing that out there.
Rush comes
That's
and
not
calls
what he
turkey
said, but
calls.
yes,
Oh,
he
yeah,
makes
okay,
turkey
okay.
calls.
I don't
I'm sorry,
do
buddy.
turkeys.
But when you make a sound and an animal responds to it, it's just, because people ask me, like, you do what? You stand out there all night in the cold, in the dark, and calls a predator. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Yep.
Makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up when they come charging. It's great. And people don't understand.
You're not afraid they're gonna attack you?
I have a size
I get
arm.
that so many times.
I've been run down by bears pretty close twice, both on video, and that's a whole other thing. Like, you carry a pistol? I'm like, yeah, yep. I've used his
Oh,
call
absolutely.
and had bears hard charge.
It feels so weird being up here and not having my 40 on. Like, because when I'm back home, if I go coyote calling, I'm usually by myself, and I've always got a pistol.
'Cause I had a guy comment. There was another follower of ours had chimed into a chest pack post for holsters for a sidearm, and this guy jumps in. Me and Bucky comments, and then I was like, man, Bucky, I really need that holster for mine. And this guy comes in. He's like, you guys need handguns too, plus a rifle? They're just coyotes. And I'm like, listen, buddy. One, you've never been charged by a bear. I have. I have it on scope video. Two, it's just like a cleanup thing. Like if we have to, we don't care. My rifle stays in the tripod back where we're set up, that kind of thing. And the bear thing is huge. That's why we do it. We get black bears. We've had big bears.
Big bear.
Big bear.
I think
One
that's
of them
how
was
I
a school
said it
bus.
when I
Chase
saw
me.
it.
Yeah.
Big bear. Ooh,
Remember that
big bear.
movie?
John Candy.
Yeah.
Great outdoors.
Yes.
Big bear chased me.
Right. And I was out, the second time it happened, I was out solo, and I called him walking back to the house. And I'm like, dude, I just got to talk to somebody. You're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah,
I
was
just
at
cleaned
work.
up. I wiped and then,
Right.
then
Yeah.
I called
Like
you.
I was
And then I called.
chirping with his howler, and this thing comes out. I see heat coming through the woods, and it breaks the tree line. I'm looking with my hand scanner. I'm like, that's too wide to be a deer. And dropped that, went to my night vision, and it's. I'll show you the video. It's just
Run.
until he hit my scent cone, and you could see him just stop.
Yeah.
And at one point, he almost stood up on his back legs, and then I was shouldered with the rifle with my pistol in my left hand. Because listen, I shoot a 223. I'm gonna have to shoot him in the head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. With a bear.
Well, it's
Just
a
saying.
bear,
It's a
I'm
bear.
just saying.
It's a bear.
So why not carry a 250 and you can cover all bases?
Well, I joke a lot about the caliber thing. It's my kind of like my thing, but I like proving people wrong. It's fun for me.
Well, and I mean, I love 243. I love that.
Yeah, it's a
round.
great caliber. It's a regular.
The way that the
Right.
recoil is just a thud.
Yeah.
It's flat, and it's got a hammer to it, man. But where I hunt, being so flat, it's just not safe, man. It's too much of a round. There's too much powder behind it, and it's going to carry too far. And I don't like having that even as a possibility with some of the coyotes that I have come in. There's a farmhouse here, and there's a barn over here, and they're 1.5 miles away. In a video, it looks like they're right on top
Right
of
there.
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in the way.
But here it's
And
all
what if
hills.
What if something weird happened? Like is what always plays in
Yeah.
my head. What if something weird happened and it skips with all that powder behind it? Mm-hmm. I mean, like if my
It could happen.
If my wife and kid are in that barn, am I taking the chance that I'm just going to trust the ballistics? No. I want.
I don't trust
it sounds weird. I
myself.
want the weakest round that will do the job.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Does that sound right? Yeah.
I had the same conversation with our regional coordinators for DEC. I've been a hunter ed instructor for like 8 years, something like that. And long of the short,
I was going to say, you guys ready for a ramble? I heard this coming.
Don't touch
We
me.
welcome his rambles.
Turkeys
Go
gonna
ahead,
get
Brian.
jealous. Don't touch it.
I'm-
the turkeys.
I'm really, really, really optimistic. The next legislative push that we're going to have to deal with as avid outdoorsmen is a lead ammunition ban in the state of New York.
Sure, they're blaming us for it.
Right. So the whole long of the short, and it was the conversation. It was a conversation with the biologists, and they're like, no, we just want you to be a good steward of the outdoors. I'm like, you're not talking to somebody that is not a good steward of the
Right.
outdoors. They wanted us as educators to advocate to our students for the use of non-lead ammunition because of, long story short, this, and this. So if lead ammunition is banned, or we advocate for the use of something else other than lead ammunition, what else is available? Steel, tungsten,
Because that's cheap.
solid.
I was going to say, the price is silver and gold. We ain't shooting that right now.
Yeah.
solid, not lead core, but solid copper. And where is the ethics of actually shooting predators in the field? I'm not talking about big game with lead fragmentation inside for human consumption, but if our hand is forced to only use non-lead ammunition in the state of New York, now we're going to be California.
Right.
You're only shooting solid copper.
Well, like
So-
we talked about before, if you get away from any ballistic tip or anything, like everybody, when we do our seminars and you ask people, where would you shoot
Where
a
do
coyote?
you aim? You have
And
all
they
the
always,
time in the world.
all the time in the world, of course you want a broadside or straight on's a great shot. I love that shot, but
I hate
they,
that shot.
See, I
Well,
love
that-
because of how
that's 'cause you're
finishes
using a
when the-
223
when the
and you're not-
kickstands go
no.
out
Oh,
and they
yeah.
just tip
yeah.
over.
Tip over.
So no, I love that face
shit
shot.
shot.
Stiff
But
bridge.
that's the whole thing we were talking about. Is everybody always says behind the shoulder, which
No.
yes, it's ethical, and you're going to kill that coyote.
You
You're
kill-
going
you
to
kill
have
it,
a
but-
runner, a spinner,
Yeah.
all that. You want to aim for that shoulder, which if we go to that and you
Right,
have
that
no,
bone.
yeah,
right,
exactly,
right on the scapula.
Scapula.
That's going to give
On
that
the
thing that
scapula.
fragmentation.
And so if we
and-
do run to that where there's no ballistic tip and you need solid core or anything,
and that was the conversation
Yeah.
that I had with the biologists. I
and
said,
people aren't going to know that.
if you take that away from the hunter that knows better, and you're going to give us
Joe
a
Schmo.
supplement, and
Right.
I'll just say solid copper. We typically hunt fur bearers wintertime.
Coyotes or bears?
Fur bearers.
Oh, I thought you said bears. I'm like, we were talking about bears a minute ago.
Furry bears.
All right.
Fur
all right.
bearing
Fur
animals.
bearing. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Predator hunting wintertime, which typically means there's frost in the ground. Now you're giving me a bullet that has no fragmentation, and this is not identify your target and what's beyond. What's 3 miles over there to
Yeah.
the left?
Absolutely.
Because it's like
Yeah, you ever skip a rock on a pond?
that's exactly what I said.
Skip that rock at 3,945 feet per
Exactly.
second.
I'm not a good skipper, but that
Yeah.
bullet's going to do something
Yeah,
you don't want it to do.
exactly.
I'm going to
you
make
know?
her dance.
So,
Yeah.
so it's something is going to happen. It's going to be an isolated incident. It's going to happen once, and then it's going to negatively impact everybody else. And then legislation is going to, we need to make a law for that
Oh, yeah,
too.
they'll spin it.
It's like, the stove's hot, don't touch it. Yes, I know you don't need to make a regulation.
Believe
to
me,
tell,
right now I know the stove's hot. I'm sweating.
We're cooking Andy
So
tonight. boys.
we said the
Smell
same
like
thing.
bacon in here.
I'm a big boy.
Not when we get done with you.
when Tony was coming out from Ohio, I saw a Facebook post. He was swapping out scopes onto New York legal platforms, and
They wouldn't like any of my guns up here.
I commented, "Welcome to the Soviet Socialist Republic of New York." Looking forward to seeing you, Tony.
The whole bullet thing in Iowa, because like Ohio, it's flat.
yeah.
You can only use a straight wall cartridge to hunt.
Oh, that's
Big-
yeah, Ohio's the same way.
Yeah.
Big
we're-
game though.
Yes.
Big game.
Yeah, like our
Yeah.
deer hunting is they let us
Well,
use rifle. Now we never had rifle before. What, 4 or 5 years ago? in Ohio.
Something
Oh,
close
really?
to that.
Really?
Yeah.
You were shotgun only?
Yeah,
Yep. Smooth.
yeah. They
smooth
went
bore shotgun
to
only.
they went to straight wall cartridges. about
Straight wall, not smooth bore. Sorry.
I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. It's probably been longer than that. But for the longest time, my whole time I grew up was shotgun only.
But nobody cares about deer. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's all about coyotes.
I shot my first deer with a rifle this year in Michigan, and
Nice.
I'd never done that before because it was always shotgun.
What caliber?
223, right?
No,
No? All right, just making sure.
350.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll shoot a buck with a 223 all day long. All day long. Wouldn't scare me at all.
You'd be searching all day, but that's
No,
all right.
Negative. You guys, see, that's the problem
so
with you
much
big
shit
caliber
flinging in
guys.
here
You
now.
got these big calibers in your head.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So,
All I'll say is, and this is what I've heard
Go ahead and say.
from red light hunting days when it was way harder to tell what you're shooting at. I heard a guy once say, "Hey, I shot a 223 at this coyote and it was a doe, and she fell right over." And and then that guy didn't hunt with us anymore. So I know a 223 will kill a deer.
Me too.
I mean, from what that guy's story said, I didn't see that happen.
well,
I
any
wasn't there,
bullet's
and I
going to
have
kill a
deniability.
deer. It just,
Uh,
I like my 7 mag when I'm deer
well,
hunting.
no,
Yeah,
the
as long
second,
as-
no, we don't have to get into that. I will 100% red light days confirm that to be true.
Yeah, that story can happen in a lot of
That
places.
white belly flipping up in the air.
Oh
I
man,
was like,
I'm like I don't remember the last coyote I shot having legs like a giraffe. That was weird.
Prove it.
Allegedly.
Prove it.
I wish I had audio recording. That was epic. Because when it just flipped, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Shit. Shit.
Statute of limitations had to run out
Well,
on that
see,
by
that's-
now.
well-
Man, that was 20
Well,
years ago.
well, that's what we get. That's what we get at with like people, new hunters coming
Yes,
out there, and
that's
you know,
where I was going.
yeah, because you gotta know your target. Like we're out there being ethical, killing coyotes. You want to make sure you know your target, know what your game is you're going after, and if
Body language.
Yeah,
body
absolutely.
Eye
it-
distance.
Yep.
like you get these new hunters going out there, and yes, I mean that's awesome. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
but if they're going out there with the idea that they're going to call in a coyote every time and something's going to happen. And
Well, not to mention, like, guys will, they want to get into the game of the thermal and stuff, and then it's never the top end.
yeah.
They're buying a low
They're
magnification
buying it
thermal.
You get it a
250.
384,
Yeah.
250,
Yeah.
384,
Yeah.
and then
And all of a sudden, every white marshmallow in that scope looks
Yeah.
like a coyote when you're out there trying to call a
You're
coyote.
complacent. You're coyote calling. It's
And
got to
they-
be a coyote.
They don't
and-
know body language.
Yep.
They don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
and like we talked.
Guys,
I
go
think
buy night vision first.
yeah.
Run that for a year.
That's even if you get a thermal monocular and
Yeah.
then
Start
go
with
a night
that.
vision
Absolutely.
We
I mean,
say that all the time.
and for price point, that's probably your best way to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you go the thermal scopes. Yeah, you can get one for.
Well, and especially if you're hunting smaller fields like some of us are hunting,
Right.
I don't usually take shots over 200 yards. I mean, I can make them,
course
not
you
all the time, but
with
I'd
that
much rather shoot
223,
in some-
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
getting videos
I'm,
out
I'm
later.
getting the look over. I'm getting the look.
No, it's fine. I shot one at 402 yards with a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. So,
Like
Well, I might have hit one a little further than that, maybe. You know what I mean?
with a 223?
250.
Oh, okay.
so like
it was a lot
So a
further.
30-06
But
powder, right?
And-
Okay, yeah, okay.
neck down
Yeah,
on
that's
6.
real hard.
it was going fast.
That's real hard. You might just use a howitzer at that point. Just call in an air.
But there's some elevation change, and I hit it.
600 yards away, bullet still going 4,000 feet per second.
Listen,
Coyote just kind of went.
I still look at that video and I'm
What
like,
was that?
man, I am good. But then it got up and ran away. But that's not the point. I hit it. It was
I
far.
love those. So this year, that was last year 450 something. I did?
452, 453.
Yeah, I hit
It was
one.
just over 450.
Wait, hit or get?
No,
Oh, it died.
dumped.
It
Like
dumped.
Dumped them. I love it.
dropped.
Dumped them.
This year was 402, and like I love those videos because like the audio in them. I was solo that night, and I'm like, it's crossing downwind. It's not coming in. It's super leery, and I'm like, well, shit. That's all.
Send
and
it.
I just settled down
Send
on
it.
it. And I fired and it falls, and I was like, damn, holy crap, I can't believe I hit that. And then, so my scanner has a rangefinder in it. I ranged the coyote, and I'm like, no way. So then I walked down there.
And it
leave my
was that
rifle,
far.
and I turned around and ranged my rifle, which is the bigger target to hit with a rangefinder, and confirmed it. And I was like, I texted him, he was at work. I was like, dude, you're not even going to believe this. Like, I can't. Here's the video. Like, I can't even believe it happened.
Tell me you said dumped them. It just makes me feel good that people
I
are
always
people
say-
are using it.
Oh, yeah.
Andy,
You-
we have
you-
been followers of yours for so long. We always say dump them.
2014.
It's funny because I tell Brian all the time. It's like even people on TV, like I've hunted with a lot of those guys and all that stuff. Not to sound like that guy, but and I haven't heard until we started using it. Like we talked about copyright, but you can't do that. It's just a regular phrase, catchphrase.
Yeah.
But the way we did it, it was so funny. We're like, we gotta use that every time, and then we started using it, and now you hear all these people say it, and I'm like, I did that.
Andy,
It's great.
We were shooting 3 coyotes a year and saying that every time.
Dumped them. And
Red lights.
I still only shoot 3
And-
a year.
Oh, really? That was gonna be
me too, but they're 3 good ones.
I
It's
saw
all
all
right.
3 of them last week. It was the
Yeah.
3 I shot this year.
So that's what brings
Just-
me into my next question: is how many do you keep track of your numbers?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to, and now I just kind of
He lost count.
rough it out. It's between 30 and 40 a year.
Do you
It's
have
pretty steady?
Is there a season there?
No, we're year round.
Okay.
But with the show and traveling and other trips that I have to take and film, and I hunt as much as I can, but I don't get out as much as I'd like to.
So you did all that solo,
Most of it, my kid goes with me a lot,
right?
and he's getting
Is
real
he
good.
Is he good?
Oh yeah, he's been to New Mexico with me twice now, and he is batting 1,000.
Good.
Every animal that came in that he fired at died.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Everywhere from
What's his favorite caliber?
he shoots a 223.
I
like
just
me.
wondering.
So funny story with him though. We were out. It was the
proof
first time he ever
is in the
shot
pudding.
my 243 AR. I had my buddy Kevin build it for me, and we went back home, and we still had 10 or 15 spots where we used to live, and we went behind our old house because the girl that lived there would let us park there and hunt behind our old place. He hadn't killed one yet. This was when he was like 9, and called one out of the gravel pit, and it's coming in. It gets to like 60 yards. and it's the first time he's ever shot that 243, and he shoots right over its back. And it takes off running, and I'm like, it's okay, bud, it's okay. And he's like, I missed it. I just got in a hurry. And I was like, hold on. And I look through the scope, and I'm having to lean down because the tripod's real low for him. So I'm leaning down, and I'm following this coyote, and it is out there. Like, it looks like a kitten running across this field now. And I just put it about 2 inches in front of him, and I went up about another 2 inches, and I pulled the trigger, and that thing rolled and flipped, and I go,
You got him! No,
I said, I hit him. And Jackson goes, course you did.
Yeah.
And he was pissed. I mean, pissed.
Just think,
and I made him walk out there.
Get
with
out of
me
the way,
and
kid. Let me show you.
listen, if you had that 223, you wouldn't have hit him. I'm just saying. With that,
I would have probably just shot it out from under him on the first shot if I'd had my 223 with me. I did that. I only do that to my wife.
We got to be careful when they're close like that now, Tony. You know that, right, with the 223.
No, that's the only time I hit him.
Really?
Yeah.
See, we're opposite.
I do really good with the close shots.
Yeah, not me. I gotta shoot at them once, miss them close,
And
then they run out
send 'em out.
300, and I'm like, okay. Then I
That
can
first shot's just kind of a like, get on out of here.
I don't.
oh, wait. That's just so you could say the 223 is the best caliber. So you shoot them further.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just got to keep bringing it up. It's so easy right now.
Relax. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
they all shall come across.
I'm pretty
to the
steady inside
righteous
200.
side of things.
Outside of 200, I'd question my shooting skills a lot outside of 200 yards, but I pull off some of those shots. But inside 200, pretty deadly.
Actually, I got to take that back. So the actually probably one of my farthest shots on one of the videos was with the 223.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Well,
Maybe you
so-
should say it again.
Probably one of my farthest shots on video
Right.
was with the 223.
God's caliber.
Yeah.
That's what one of our
So
followers call it.
this is back pre-ban New York. Gotta love it, you know.
Yeah.
Eric built the AR, and we sighted it all in, and we're like, all right, let's go out. We went to one of our spots that we call the flats, and it was squealing, and some deer came out randomly, and then they looked back in the woods, and kept squealing, and I knew something was coming just the way they were acting, and the coyote popped out at like 375. And just sat there, and that's like the telltale. We're like, all right, we gotta send it.
Right.
I put it
He
on
sat
and shot,
down.
yeah, and that thing dropped, and I'm like, oh, I hate to
Right.
say the 223, but
It's a great.
it was a good caliber.
It's just the best caliber ever
I'm
made.
just
There's-
busting tonight, but
No, I know. you are.
it's
fine.
That was probably one of the furthest ones I shot on video daytime. 223.
Best caliber ever made.
Oh, I hate to give it to you, but it is.
It
It
is.
is
I'm
good.
sorry.
It is good.
It's what it is. It's like it's
Well, and it's not $43 a box either.
Well, that's true. That's true.
okay.
That makes me feel good when I only have to go spend $26 a
I'm
box.
just so like we all started with 223s, every one of us, and they have all since. Well, Pierre's still 223.
Yeah.
So Rusty was 250 for years.
He's a
And-
man.
Yeah. That thing is a laser pointer.
Yeah.
And I seen him pull stuff off with that gun. It's just I still can't believe it.
I went over behind the farm that night. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we had one come in, didn't like it, started peeling out, and we got it on video. And we're watching this thing run away, and just before it tucks in to the trees, now we're talking 3 something. It was 3.
Yeah, it was over 3. Yeah.
It was, and he just
Dumped him.
Yep.
Yes.
And they just, well, he's got a thermal, so he shoots, and it just boop and full. Well, we lose it in the night vision because we got no eyes to
Yeah.
look at. You know what I mean? And the audio in that video is awesome because he's like, "Oh, got him," and I'm like, "Bullshit!"
When
Like,
it
you can hear me in his scope. He's like, "No, I'm telling you, it's laying there."
When it was running away, you see one eye, or was it only when he looked back?
Yeah.
I just make it.
That one doesn't glow.
Yeah, it did that.
I don't know
night.
what kind of parties you go to, but they don't glow.
I
They're
just
not
know
supposed
they're
to glow.
warm. I don't know if they reflect. They're warm.
Well, again, wow, Andy, you're something.
Well, I'm here for you.
But right, so they have all since
into the tinsel off the Christmas tree.
right. They have all
It was
Did you see Rush cover that turkey's asshole? When he
Yeah,
said
right. Nobody can see this.
that? You get away.
Honk.
I just love the fact that everyone that listens to this is going to be visualizing in their head you sitting there talking to us the whole time with a turkey. in
They're
your
gonna
lap.
see a beard and a turkey fan.
Anyway.
Oh, that's Owl.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
That's
just
fine. Yeah, he's done that before. He talks to owls. Brian is.
I know.
It's crazy.
I can't do the owl hoot thing.
No, I can't
the game
either.
call
I'm horrible
extraordinaire.
at it.
I can't
Horrible
either.
at it. Even with I got a Primos owl caller thing, and I'm horrible at owl hoot.
Right. Well, they attack us.
As a turkey hunter, I should be proficient at it, and I am not even close.
Did
You
we
can
say
go
that
out-
Rush Custom Callers makes turkey calls?
Yes.
Okay,
They make
just
turkey
throwing
calls,
it out.
slate calls.
I don't do
Slate
turkey.
calls. He loves making pot calls.
He says, I don't
The
Just to make
He
this
doesn't
clear,
do
I do
turkeys?
not do turkeys.
Yeah, sure. Brian. Anyway.
Prove it. Whatever. Prove it, Brian.
Yeah, prove it. We don't want to hear about your gobbler. Anyway,
So you got the idea for the call.
All right.
It sounds so authentic, but why do I have to stick it down my throat? Like, I don't understand.
oh my God.
This isn't like any call I've ever used. Shut up and use it.
It's a hooter. It's a hooter.
It's the most known natural sound to any man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm not sure it's going to call a turkey in, but I'm all for it.
Well, it's a locator. It's all right. We're not trying to call him in.
Are you there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Back
We
on
just
track,
lost
boys.
a PG-13 rating. fellas.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever was.
Viewing discretion.
It's good. One Predator After Dark.
Yes.
Ooh,
That is
I
our
like
thing,
it.
actually.
I like it.
We say it all the time. That's for the After Dark show.
Yep, After
that
Dark.
you have to pay for, by the way. To get those stories.
Only Yote subscription.
Yeah. Only yo. That's a man.
Ideas. They're coming.
They just flow. You know, this is how it happens. But anyway,
I never said they were good ideas.
Well-
but yeah.
they were fun ideas.
Fun.
Fun, yes. Good, no. So since then, now you're big into it. Tell us more.
I
Tell
wouldn't
us-
say big into it, but
He's-
I've been
well,
doing it a long time.
He was big enough to get a show.
Yeah, you're
Stop
on
it.
the TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that TV.
On that television.
I was
TV.
wanting to be on. I told my mom I was going to be on TV.
That mama said that's the devil. No, we've been on Pursuit
Not
for
OnlyFans.
8 years
Okay.
now on Pursuit.
Yeah.
Carbon TV, we've been on there for 8 seasons. I'll be putting up episode 1 of season 9 on Carbon TV.
All coyotes?
Probably no, not all coyotes. We've got coyote hunting, turkey hunting, deer hunting. We do a lot of whitewater rafting stuff. It's all. I mean,
that's-
it's anything outside.
You know, it's fine. I was gonna say anything that dies, but then he said whitewater rafting. I'm like, I hope
Yeah,
nobody dies.
Nobody
Oh,
died.
That's why I am never getting in one of those.
Yeah.
sons of bitches.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's,
dude, that's fun.
you want to test your metal?
That's fun.
Go to West Virginia and run the Gauley River.
Well,
we-
yeah.
we did.
I'll
Oh,
say-
yeah.
I'll-
That's
I've run
blast.
You've done it too?
Oh hell yeah.
Let's see.
Really?
I've done the
I ain't got no
upper-
balls.
Really?
I ain't doing it. I ain't
no,
doing
I
it.
ain't-
I've run the
no.
upper 3 times. I've run the lower 4 times.
The
We've run
Ooper.
the New River 1, 2, 3. We've run the New River 3 or 4 times.
We did the New River with the kids.
Did you guys do the ducky run?
Oh,
or
wait.
the
Took your
raft?
children
Yeah,
in
that-
this
yeah,
damn-
that sounds great,
yeah,
Brian.
My boy. did
I
his
took my
first
children.
run
They
on the
didn't
New
wear
River when he was
helmets.
7.
Yeah?
We took him to a class 3. The
And a
biggest.
blow-up raft.
Yep.
Yep.
That don't even sound like fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go
Oh,
kill
yeah,
coyotes. I mean, that
right.
sounds
3
better.
years ago, Leah was. Oh man, I think Leah was 6 and Kennedy was 8 when we did New River.
Yep.
That was a blast.
My old lady would never go for that. She'd be
So
like,
much
nope.
Jackson just
Not
did
the
his
kids.
first gully run. We did the lower gully with him last year. No, 2024. September 2024. We did the lower gully with him, and he was 13.
Pass. Nope.
Shoot
And that's class 5, class 5, class 4, class 5. I mean,
shoot any coyotes in West Virginia or no?
no, I haven't hunted down there
No.
yet, and I've
Yeah,
actually got
so-
people I can hunt with
Yeah.
down there, and I just haven't done it.
So you hunt all over the country?
As much as I can, yeah.
You
I've been to
just went to New Mexico,
Montana
right?
And Wyoming, and I've killed coyotes in New Mexico.
He hunted with Tony Tebby just a couple
Oh
weeks
yeah, I've been
ago.
hunting with Tony
So
for
Tony-
5 years now.
2 weeks
6
ago, you
years.
got back.
Tony just retired.
Yes, he did.
Right.
From guiding, not
guiding.
not killing. He's a
Right.
killer.
Oh yeah,
He's a killer.
I mean, and he has got basically half the state of New Mexico is what it feels like when we go out there to hunt. Because he's like, yeah, I can hunt that ranch from there to wherever you can see. And he goes, and then we go over this side. We can hunt from there, and it's 740 units.
Well, it's
And
funny
one's
that-
like, well, how much is a unit? Well, it's 640. You know, I mean, it's,
Well, that's how it is here. It's like I got from here to wherever you could see, but it's only a mountain over there. So I mean, I got a few thousand acres, but out there it's got to be like 100. Out here it's a lot.
Right. And
But-
for even us coming up, north to you guys, that's a lot for us because it ain't like that for us.
we'll like when I go out there, I go for 5 days, and we'll go one day, and when we pull into one ranch,
You don't even see the same.
we
stuff.
will hunt that
Yeah.
ranch from daylight to dark,
That's crazy.
and never leave that ranch,
That's crazy.
and do set after set after set. And
That's
we're
amazing.
driving in between them far enough that the last coyotes ain't hearing us.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so vast, and
And you're killing, right? You killed a bunch.
Yeah, and you know that everywhere you set up, at least one coyote can hear you. Everywhere you set up. Like, there's no doubt in my mind on every set that a coyote, at least, if not multiple coyotes, can hear us.
That's
call.
like here where we set up. It's at least one person can hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a house right there. Somebody's going to hear you, but
Yeah, or they're walking their dog, or whatever. They pull in their driveway and shine their headlights, or the cops show up and it's like Prison Break.
gotta
And-
love New York.
right? And
Yeah.
it's like they like look at my truck and it's got coyote stickers all over it.
Yep.
Like, I can see
He's
why you
deer
guys
hunt. He's
aren't-
deer
a little-
jacking.
Yeah,
he's deer
I
jacking.
can see why you guys aren't detectives at this point.
You gotta be able to read,
Right.
to pass the test.
He's using the 223. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
he ain't heard anything.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll take it.
Nah, we had a
Not everybody is, marksman like we are. It's
That's
just-
True. It's true.
It's you guys, shoot them in the foot or the tail or the ear, and
and they bleed out.
Hey,
right,
They bleed
And
out.
but the
bleed
thing
out.
is, but we get them.
right. Well, I get it, but we get them with style.
That's
and
right.
Grace,
That's
Yeah.
why I like that chest shot. Because, man,
Sure.
you hit them dead center on that. Which
That's a bet.
everybody
It
thinks
really is.
That you look at that
They
coyote.
think
and it's
out
this
of it
wide,
like a deer.
It's this wide.
It's small.
Like, it's 7
You
inches,
got-
not
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
a foot across.
Wait, what? 7 inches big though, right?
No. Not according to the,
Wait,
your
who's,
search history.
who's 7 now? What are we talking about? Everybody's got different measurements. So
Yeah,
underneath. Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
If you start
Wait, is that from
measuring
the balls?
start measuring from that eye that was shining when the coyote ran away.
Oh,
and then
oh.
go
There's
forward.
no winners on top.
Asshole to
There's
elbows.
no winners on top.
No. Oh.
This is totally after dark.
this keeps going.
I just had to bring it. I had to bring
Yeah,
it
it's
there.
fine. It's all Andy's fault.
No, you.
It
brought
always
that
is.
up,
That's why
Tony.
we're here, right? That's what you said. That's why
When,
we're here.
when we do that in seminars and we're talking about that head-on shot.
Oh, yeah.
If you skin the coyote, you take the fur off of it, put your hands together like you're praying.
Yep.
And then keep your palms together,
And
then
do that.
split your fingers and make the letter U.
Yeah, it's about 7.
That's how big the chest cavity is that you're aiming at.
Yeah, you're shooting at a crab apple.
Pretty much.
Is what you're trying to hit.
Pretty
At,
much.
Or for you
two-
Midwesters,
two
a
footballs.
hedge apple.
Right.
Head
But
down.
200 yards.
The best thing for that is if you're confident in your windage, you can goof on your elevations a little
Yeah.
bit on that.
Absolutely.
I love that shot.
That coyote stops and it's stationary, and you put it under the chin. You get bullet drop. You're still hitting something.
Although-
But seriously, people say they like shooting them, in the head and stuff. I over the years not proud of it. I shot a few in the face, and it was the worst
It
shot
goes
you could
so
take.
wrong.
It does. It
wrong
goes so
every
wrong.
time.
You hit them anywhere in the chiclets. Your bullet will expand.
It frags out.
Yeah, your frag. You'll knock a couple teeth out, and then the thing's it's knocked down. You got to put another shot in it. But anywhere in the body, that chest cavity, face
I've
on
got
or
where I
right
won't
shoulder.
shoot them, like, if they're walking towards me and I can't get them to stop, I'll just wait.
Yeah, you got to get them to stop. That's what.
Because if they don't, that head's down.
Yep.
You
I've-
can't time it.
I've shot them before where it'll hit right here
Yep.
and frag out and down,
Yep.
and that bottom jaw is just hanging. It looks like something from Silent Hill, man. It just, and I'm like, I don't
I'll
want to
tell
do
you,
that to an animal.
people that are here, Brian, and my seminar, we say the same thing every time. Like the best coyote to shoot at is a stop coyote. I mean, not just for the amount of times you're actually going to hit them, but just your best chance to actually hit them.
And also, I mean, just the ethics associated.
Yeah, put them down quick.
We kill coyotes, and the last thing we want to do is see an animal suffer. And I remember that one time I goofed. That coyote's coming in.
I'll
on
never
a string,
forget that one. Yeah.
Went through this pasture. There's cows.
Right
now it's
side,
clear,
yeah.
and it's walking right at us.
I was like, oh, he's got this.
And I'm just on it, and the head came up, and I started putting pressure on the trigger, and as soon as that trigger broke, the head went right back down.
You could see in the thermal, that tooth rolls out and
Multiple
flies
teeth.
like,
Yeah.
flies like
It was-
30
it was-
feet
it
in
was
the air.
like somebody.
Yeah, you feel awful after
Oh,
you do
yeah.
it because like you're thinking, I'm gonna hit it in the head, it's gonna drop.
Yeah, he followed
Or
up
hit it in
quick,
the
so
chest
it
and
was
the hell
good,
drops.
but it
It
was
was a super
yeah.
quick follow up, but you could just see that fragmentation and those chiclets blew up everywhere, and now this animal is just spinning in circles.
Suffering.
You can
You
see
hear
that
it,
bottom
yeah.
jaw just
Yep.
flapping like a limp dick.
And that's not what we
And-
want. You know, people think, oh, coyotes, you know, just because they're a predator. You know, a lot of people want them dead. I get it. Mm-hmm. But we do, as hunters, want to make the most ethical
It gutted
shot we
me.
can. You gotta.
It really got me. There was.
And
that
plus, I
coyote-
don't want them to run because then I got to drag them further. And you know me, I'm
I'm not a
out of
walker.
shape, boys.
I don't do cardio.
Anybody who's listening, I am out of shape.
I lift heavy weights so I don't have to do cardio, and I don't plan on doing it when I'm out coyote hunting.
Cardi B, what?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
never
exactly
heard,
what
never
I
heard
said.
of them. I don't know.
That's for shooting them big calibers. You can't hear.
Yeah, it happens. That makes you deafer.
I
Huh?
shot a bobcat in the face.
Right in the mouth.
How'd that do? Was it better than a coyote since their face is more
Did it jump
smushed in
8
there?
feet
or-
straight in the air?
No, it didn't go anywhere.
It lights out.
good.
Awesome
Well,
video.
see, that's what I think.
Done.
You got to think the way the mouth comes out. You got because that bullet, even if it hits a blade of grass, if you use ballistic tip, it's gonna fragment.
It went.
So I
in
mean,
that
you got to
thing's
think
mouth.
the way their face is. That probably is a better shot, even though if you're trying to save even the face of the pelt, that's gonna
Right.
be nasty.
It went in its mouth, and it must have, and it blew its, and it never went out the back of its head.
Because it fragged and just.
Yep. I mean, it was like it came out, and we were watching it. I was like, dude, you better shoot this thing. It's definitely, it must be a cat, because it came out, sat down, hung up, and it's just looking at us. And I videoed it through my scope, and he fires, and the eyes are glowing, right? And it just, boop, and that was it. And then we got down there.
Then he was
and I
laying there,
like-
and the one eye was glowing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
got
goes to the top of the face. It literally, that bullet went in its mouth and fragmented the tongue and the back of the throat all to hell, but never went out the back. And that's a 243.
Wow.
We were pulling piece of polymer.
Now, see, that's kind of impressive.
out
Yeah,
of
to know
its
that.
tongue.
You know, it's funny you say that though. Like all the cats I've shot here in New York, because they usually come out when you call and sit down, and that's usually when I take the shot. You know, shoot them in the chest
Yes.
straight on.
Yep.
Even with the 250, never had one
Pass through.
pass through.
Really?
And that, you know, their skin is so thin
Thin.
compared to
Right.
coyotes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
I've
just
never killed one.
I don't know if I hit
Really?
them all
Well, we
perfect.
don't have
but-
season in Ohio.
oh, we got one here, and we're going tonight. So
Meow meow.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Their fur's super nice. I keep a lot of furs.
Oh, I've seen them. My buddy in Kentucky killed one on his first predator set ever.
Me too.
Ever. Killed a coyote and a bobcat on the first set
Well,
that
it
he
wasn't
ever
my
did.
first set, but
Well,
that
He
was
shot, he
my
shot the
first
bobcat
night
at like a minute and a half, and he's like, I figured it was so soon, I just keep calling. Coyote come out, he shot that, and he called me up. He goes, I don't know why you make such a big deal about this. This
Right.
is really easy. I don't think he's ever killed one,
you-
anything since.
And that's what I think is funny because I think that's how we all got into it, you know.
Yeah.
Because like my first time, if I didn't go out there and kill a coyote, I'd be like, this is a waste of time.
took me 4 years to shoot something. in
Well,
the
God
dark.
bless you for sticking with it. Because like I said,
How many for you?
Two.
2 for him.
Yeah.
Now, it took me a couple of months because that story of the 7-yarder was not the first one I called in. That was the first one I killed.
Right.
First one I called in was actually daylight because I didn't want to try the moonlight thing, and I was like itching to go out. So I'm like, all right, first light, I'm going out there. I went out there and set up, same place, sitting on that bench, same little caller. Coyote trots out of the fence row instead of coming in from the side, and he's at maybe 120. Well, I didn't have that 223 with the damn scope, but at that point I had an iron-sighted
223.
30-30 lever action.
Awesome.
Oh, I wanted to kill one, and I ended up killing a coyote with that eventually.
How many shots you get on the first one? Do you actually take 2 or just
I just
send
took
one?
the one.
Yeah.
I sent one. It went
Yeah.
right over. It went over his back by a little bit. I didn't
Oh,
miss
yeah.
him by much, but it was enough that it ran off. I just sat there for a minute.
I did it
I was like,
almost.
pulled my phone out. I had a flip phone at the time. Called my
Flip
dad.
phone.
I'm like, well, that little collar works, Pop. He goes, nice. He said, how big is it? I said, I don't know. Couldn't see before he got out of the field.
It's probably under 50, but
I said the collar worked. The rifle, it's junk. We got to throw it away.
That's
you still got it, right?
My
Oh,
next
yeah.
build is going to be a tactical lever,
Yeah.
100%,
I've got a
in the best caliber.
I've got a Mossberg lever action 30-30 that's got the collapsible buttstock
Yeah.
and it's all blacked out. They
That's
only made
what
it for a couple years, but yeah, it's
We're
pretty
going to do
sweet.
that with a Henry.
Oh, nice.
Because they make it in 223.
What caliber?
223.
All right, just make
Not
sure.
bad. I just can't. I have a 243. I have 2 of them. I don't use them.
Now, see, I'm going to do the lever action. I'm not going to do a tactical one,
Oh yeah.
but I'm getting the lever action 45 long Colt because I've got the Ruger
well,
pistol.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and I've got a Judge
Yeah.
that'll hold it. So I'm like, why not have
No,
a cowboy
I
gun
want
that shoots the 45?
I
too?
want to shoot a coyote with a cowboy gun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's going to be a tactical one.
It's fun.
It's going to be sexy. You know.
Only one
But-
I ever shot with it was on the run, and it was when I was pushing coyotes with her uncles, and they come out of this CRP field, 2 of them, and lead one, I just pulled up on it, and it put on his nose, went out about a coyote, pulled the trigger, and he just rolled and slid on the ice. And then I emptied the rest of the gun shooting at the second one.
Hey, Josh, can you play Should Have Been a Cowboy before you roll the rest of it? You know?
I
Let me
am
go
a
out.
Shout
let me go
out
get
Toby
my-
Keith.
Let me
You know,
go get the hat out of the truck first.
Anyway, I am a cowboy.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not. I just dressed that way in 1997 to go to country concert and decided, hey,
It
girls
sticks,
like this.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just kept the shit on. And,
So you did it for breeding purposes.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And now she doesn't even like me.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
But she's
that
been living
crazy?
with me for 25 years now. So
Same as
So
mine.
even with just a cowboy hat on, she don't know. That's it.
that's when she tells me to put some clothes on.
Oh yeah, that's love.
I'm not nearly
That's
as
love.
attractive as I was when we met.
Yeah, same. It happens.
I don't know what you're gonna.
I still keep. The
I don't know what
cowboy
you're
hat.
talking about.
And he's like, I look exactly the same.
Listen,
I'm a
the
sexy
way this
sheep.
fire's going in here right now, you're going to see a lot more than you want to in a minute. I'm
I
telling
told
you.
we should
So-
just put some rocks and dump some water and do this right. Get some towels and some robes and sauna it right up.
Dumped them.
Dump.
Dumped them.
I don't want those to dump.
No.
Rush, keep that turkey right where it is. I don't want to see what's behind it or why its eyes are bulging out.
Wait. How many eyes? How many eyes does a turkey have?
2 of them, and they're bulging out like this right now.
All right.
I have so many ideas for a title for this one.
Well,
It's
you're
not
gonna
going to be
have
good.
Text them to me. Oh man.
So now you travel all around, video all your hunts. You have your own TV show,
Yep.
and
Did you say that yet? What it was? Mountain Lodge?
Mountain Lodge Outdoors.
All right, just
Yep,
making
you
sure.
can- You can find
We'll
us
get-
on Pursuit. We're on 4 times a week right now. I would have to look to find the times because I don't have cable. I've never watched my own show on TV.
I have rabbit ears too, man.
We're also on Carbon TV. If you have like a Roku, Fire Stick, basically any streaming device, download Carbon TV app.
Yeah,
It's free.
I had a
Doesn't cost
fire
anything.
stick once.
write
and-
that down, Josh.
Subscribe to Mountain Lodge Outdoors, and you can go watch all the old episodes. There's 8 seasons on there. 9th season should be hitting here in a couple weeks.
So you professionally do this for a living now?
I wouldn't say anything I do is professional, but yes, this is what my job is now.
Let's just say
Very
he
unprofessional.
made it. He made it. That's
so
awesome.
when you started hunting coyotes, you were like us and found the DWO guys.
Absolutely, there were no videos that like actually showed how to call coyotes in, except for theirs. And then the more I watched of them, I'm like, I want to do that because that's the quality. Like, they set the bar for me for videography.
And you know
Right.
that's
They really
what
did.
that's what kills me right now because I feel like he made it and I did nothing. You know, we made YouTube videos. This guy's on TV doing it. You know, he reaches out all
Well,
the time. We
I'm
talk
about-
all the
listen, though,
time, and
I'm
it's,
about to make you feel a lot better because this year is like a rebuilding year for me. Like last year was great sponsorship wise. This year's still good, still very good. I've got some very, very good sponsors that I've been with for years. ATN's one of them. I'll be shooting that tonight. And they've been with me for years now. We lost some because they are putting marketing money into YouTube, into social media influencers and things like that. So you're going to see a lot more of our stuff popping up on our YouTube channel now, which is Mountain Lodge Outdoors TV. You can go subscribe to that, follow along. I started about 3 months ago with 35 followers because I had never put anything on our YouTube channel. I started it and never put anything there.
I think
And now we've got 702, I think.
He's better than us.
All
What
right.
do we have?
82.
Yeah.
Well,
Small
on
potatoes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
well, just so I could help them. If influencing helps, I'll show my tatas on YouTube if it helps Mountain Lodge Outdoors.
You moves.
You move.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, in my mind, Andy, I don't want to make your head blow up, but you made it in my mind.
I did not
Oh,
make
absolutely.
it. Like,
Because us
you know, it's
coming up in this, like we're pretty we're pretty green, I guess. I did the same thing. Went to YouTube. Randy Anderson. Was huge.
Andy Randerson.
Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That
I
one, yeah.
found
That guy.
you guys, and
Yeah.
I sent it to Josh, and I was like, "Dude, these guys are in New York.
Yeah.
Like these are our people."
What got me was the level of video. Like,
Sure.
It was so
The call,
crisp, and
the
it was.
approach, everything.
See, that's what we tried to do. But the whole thing is, like, you know me, I'm a regular guy just like you. We just tried to get it out there and do it. Like, we didn't make a ton of money or do anything
No.
like that. It was just like, we'd love to do it. That's why we did it.
we
That's
invested.
this.
a ton
Yeah,
of money.
exactly. We all invested our own money into it. We didn't get a lot from it, but
I
we did before our kids. Like, we were out there. Like,
What do you guys
it-
have on there? Like 60,000 followers, 80,000.
It was probably 80 something.
I think it's
but
over
we,
80.
right.
And
It's
it
a lot.
probably would have been better if we kept it going. We still got videos in the vault, but it's like one of those things. Like, we all had kids. Everybody lost some time because you put a lot of time into the
Oh,
stuff you
God,
love.
yes.
People have no clue
And-
what it takes
Oh,
to
yeah.
put that kind
with
of stuff
coyotes.
out.
And
yeah.
like I said, I still feel like I mean, I'm glad to hear all your stories, and I love meeting up with you guys, hunting
Right.
and all that stuff. But I feel like I didn't do anything to help
did
you.
a lot.
Like
God,
I'm
you
glad
did a lot
I'm
for
glad
us.
I got you out there, and you think that way, but you guys are doing it yourself. It's not.
Right.
It's not because of me.
I mean,
It's-
I honestly, God, I still watch those videos. I go back and
I
watch.
do.
them.
I,
Well,
I,
yeah,
I watch
I
him
watch
sometime
them all
too,
the
and you know what I say when I watch him? I'm like, wow, I sound stupid. I'm like, what am I doing?
See,
You
that's
know,
how I feel
that's
when
why I
watch
hate
my old
podcasts.
episodes.
Yeah.
I watch
It's-
my old episodes
dude.
sometimes for critique purposes.
Yeah.
Like, but I also watch it to remember how we started. Like,
Yeah.
Sure.
I want that feel to stay from season 1 to season 21. I
Right.
want
Yeah.
it to still feel like
Yeah.
the same thing we started,
Like
just
home.
better. You know, I want
Where
better
can-
video
where can
quality.
you
I
improve?
want
Yep.
those close-up kill shots. I want the bullet recoil, everything.
And that's what we did. You know, you got different angles, do this, that. Like once we started, we're like, what do people want? And then you see on YouTube, like they fast forward to the kill shot. We know they want a kill shot. So you make the video a little shorter, a little bit of calling, show them what's going on, give them the time lapse, how long it took so they know how long to sit on, just the stuff you see. And that's
which
how
varies a lot.
it does vary a lot.
Some of their kill shots, man, I still watch them and be like, I've been doing this shit for 10 years now, and I still don't have anything even close to that footage. Like, I mean, and I've got some pretty decent stuff out there. I mean, we've had some really good episodes,
Tony,
especially coyote stuff. But
no lie, man, you should see some of the stuff like we kept in the vault. Like we called a bunch in every year during the day, but the good kill shots are the only ones that really made it. Like there's a lot out there that are like, I look at them now, I'm like, we could have put that out there, and Eric's like, that's not good enough. And I get it because
Yeah.
we were trying to stick to a standard, and it
You
worked
were a
out.
huge influencer. You guys were on us, and we say that all the time.
And I do appreciate it, but
Like it or
I don't
not,
feel
you were.
like it. I don't feel like it.
Right.
but-
And well, like it's funny. Like we invest all this money. You're looking at it here, even our gear for hunting and stuff. And
Yeah,
to
this is a lot
say-
better stuff than I have. I mean, I'm wearing headphones right now. I can hear my heartbeat, which
Right.
is kind of weird.
we don't have to hear it.
I don't know
See
if
it
that's
through your
good.
pants.
Yeah. Listen, I like tight fitting jeans.
No,
And are you looking? Where are you looking? Just making sure.
right.
The throbbing spot.
Yeah, well, honey.
That's my flashlight.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there's your flashlight.
I don't look at it like that. I love, when Josh wanted to do this, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm real shy and, whatever. I don't feel like putting, because you're going to have people criticize what you say or what you
It
do.
doesn't matter what you do.
But the people we've met from
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Brian, look where I am right now. I mean, like I never, when we got his rabbit call, I never would have thought that I would be here doing podcasts where he makes them. You know what I mean? And like they were so like the first night we had ours.
How long you guys been doing this now?
Podcast?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years on the podcast, but we've been hunting a long time.
Well, yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
podcast thing, because I mean this will, if you guys stay with this will take you to meeting a lot of people.
I love meeting
And
people.
if I
There's
can
so
give
many.
you one small nugget of advice from a guy that's
Talking about
doing this stuff
nuggets again.
yeah, not
if
that
we
nugget.
start from the beginning, those nuggets aren't good. But
Never,
yeah, all right, go.
ever lose sight of the fact that that's what matters. Is
Sure.
those people that you're meeting.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Don't ever let it get so big that you forget that that's the important thing.
I talk to so
It's easy to
many
do.
of our followers daily. Like, they text me.
Yep.
We're just friends now. Mike Loveland, Cody Moore, Bucky reaches out to us when he's not hunting. That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Bucky is a killer.
What's his last name?
Lingering.
I see all kind of stuff from him
Bucky,
on social media.
Killer.
Yeah.
He don't ain't got time to talk to you because he's out sitting by a round bin.
And he shoots at
Yeah.
250, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I see posts from him all the time. I think
But
we're in a lot
even-
of the same coyote groups.
but
I've
even up
seen you
here-
guys' stuff pop up somewhere. I know I have.
I
I know I have.
when we do post stuff on our Facebook page, I try and repost it to a bunch of the coyote pages.
Yeah.
on Facebook.
I guarantee you we're in a lot of the same groups then.
But even like the guys up here, Stoliker or Nick, the PA boys, they're fun.
Too bad you guys don't do videos. Then at least you can get my blue eyes. You probably get more followers. I think that's the only reason a lot of people
Yeah,
follow
pretty
downwind.
face.
We don't get your
Yeah.
brown eye.
Well,
Does that one glow?
Yes. Apparently, from what he's been saying.
whoa. I didn't say anything about my brown eye, but we're not going there. All right.
There's
You
one,
know it's bad when you got chicken lights. We'll forget it. Just keep going.
one day when we're able to get like a permanent set up, I'd like to incorporate video.
Yep.
But we
Yeah.
just don't have any place permanent
Yep.
to do that
Not yet,
right now.
we're working on it, but
It's-
we're very low budget.
yeah.
Make sure you've got a place to plug your cameras in to where you don't have to rely on batteries. I ran into that with mine because I wanted two angles, and the DSLR would always die before the G40 would, and I'd have to like stop, mark a spot, and
Think about what you're going to say again, and then start.
yeah,
doing it.
and the
Get
whole
back in
momentum
there.
of everything would change because I'd have to change a battery out. So
Yeah.
when you do get video, make sure you got a place to plug them in.
What's really fun that our followers, like we do lives on Facebook, and the shit, we don't ever talk about coyotes.
Oh man!
Right.
If we did a live tonight,
Oh my
we'd
God,
be
it
in
is
trouble.
literally the best. That's where we get a lot of our views from.
Car beds.
Oh yeah, race car beds.
Race
like
car
the
beds.
Kids,
I
just,
no idea.
Just,
It's
just the most random stuff. But that's why, like anybody who's strangers that I talk to or meet, all of them, they're like, we like you guys because you're normal.
Real.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not scripted.
If you stay with that vein of authenticity that you begin with the whole time, you bring some good people around.
Right.
You really do. I mean,
And it's and I love that. That's what's super fun. Now, like our newest, Mr. Cody Moore, he's from Nevada. He texts me he's a great dude. He's just a great dude. And like we have the similarities with everybody in this room right now. Like we just met tonight. We're having a great fucking time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's the difference. Like I feel like coyote hunters, we're just more fun. we just are.
I think most hunters are if they would put their bullshit aside.
Right.
I think we've all got the same mentality about stuff, but you throw social media into it, you throw people getting their egos involved and comparing things, and that's when
it turns into a big dick contest.
Yeah,
for no
that's when
fucking
all the
reason.
bullshit
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
Tap into Brian.
But
Oh,
and my sister, my sister-in-law, but I call her my sister. She's been around forever, and we went to NWTF here a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
And
Tennessee.
yeah, it's her first time there.
Mm-hmm.
I go every year, but I took her with me this time. She just started into taxidermy, doing Euro mounts, and she started doing coyotes and stuff. It's Rax AF. If you guys want to follow it on Facebook.
sure. Write that down.
She's
Jeff.
just getting into it, but she's hopefully doing shoulder mounts by the end of the year, and she's going to really start leaning into predators,
Awesome.
doing coyotes and stuff. But she talked to me the second night after we went out, and we'd been hanging out with some of the people that I know from the industry, and a couple people I know from country music industry, because there's a little bit of crossover between hunting and country music stuff. And she goes, I just can't believe the group of people that you have around you. Like they're incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, they're pretty awesome. Like they're all just real down to earth. Even the ones that have made it way, way bigger than I'll ever probably accomplish.
Well,
I
you're
mean,
already way, way bigger than us.
Nah, it ain't that.
Put
It ain't that
yourself
big,
there.
dude.
You're on the TV.
I'm
We're
on
not-
the TV.
That
We're
TV.
not. We're not.
when I-
Andy's on the YouTube. We know Brian's YouTube famous.
The used
overnight.
when I started my business,
You know, how was that? The YouTube that blew up in a
oh
week.
my god!
Channel.
Well, it was.
Did you tell them the channel? Has that been on here?
I think you
since
got more views in a week than I've got in the entire lifetime of my YouTube channel.
I went from 3,500 views, and then after that one deer video I put on, I went from 3,500 views, and then 4 days later was over 110,000 in 4 days.
Yeah.
And from that point, that was just the catalyst and the spike with the sales. And then,
How many subscribers you got now?
in less than, let me think. Let's just say
hurt
October,
yourself.
November.
Yeah, I was going to say
January,
before that.
February.
Now he's stuck in the shop
Five-
anyway,
I
just
know,
making calls all
my
day
brain
long.
hurts.
So
about 5 months, 3,000.
Yeah.
It grew.
it growed.
It growed.
It
growed
growed,
so
boy.
Oh, he's looking at Andy's pants again.
Hey, there's something throbbing there. You don't know.
It growed.
Just add one.
That's what happens when you touch it. But anyway.
No, when I started, when I started the business, right there, Andy's slipping off the table.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Don't worry
what's
about me slipping. I'm just.
When I started the business,
Technical difficulty. Call the IT guy.
8 years ago,
on the other side of the table.
The goal was surround yourself with good, like-minded people, and good things will happen.
Oh, yeah.
And
What? You good luck, like-minded people. Yeah.
Quit playing with your damn boom. man.
and I just continued to do
Throbbing.
that, and separating yourself from the bullshit, separating yourself from the drama. And Tony and I did a daytime set right before you guys came over, right at the bottom of the hill. And when we were walking out, Tony
And you figured out there's no coyotes in New York. Right?
Yep.
there's no coyotes here. Well,
Typical.
I just showed Tony the picture of hour and 10 minutes after we left that fox is on that hay bale.
So he was there
Which was 120 yards away from where we were calling from.
And what are those
with not
called?
much
Those-
habitat.
They just make you feel good.
They make you feel good.
The feel good fox.
But when we were walking out, Tony
hanging
made a
out in the
comment
rabbitat.
of it's amazing how many different people you've hunted with, how many different people I've hunted with, and we all have different calling approaches and different calling sequences.
That all work.
Yeah.
It just
and
depends
all of
where
them are
you
killer.
Yes, and that is so. Tony made that comment to me. Where Tony's just going to make sound and sound and sound, and I'll go with more of a subtle approach.
Yeah, I'm aggressive,
Yeah.
man.
And-
I'm like Catholic schoolgirl aggressive. Like, I mean, it's gonna get weird. Like, I'm gonna make these coyotes so uncomfortable that they're like, man, I gotta go get some of that shit. She's been flirting with me all
I just got to see
day.
see what's going on.
Tony's got his approach, I got my approach, but they both work.
Sure.
And
And the thing is, too, like you give each person here the same call. We're all going to sound different, but
Yeah.
with the same end game.
absolutely,
Like you're going to have
absolutely.
cadence might be different. The timing is going to be
So-
different, but they're all going to work. It just depends if that coyote or fox wants to play with what you're giving them.
Yeah, it's
So-
right place, right time. That property, and I said it to Tony. Usually that property is one of the few spots that's 10, 15 minutes and leave. Like, and some people that's like every stand. Okay, nothing shows up in 10, 15 minutes. On to the next one.
What? When I go to New Mexico, we're never on a stand for more than 15 minutes.
And out there, that's crazy because you got there's not a lot of habitat. It's flat.
Yeah.
But there's stuff there. Like here, the only reason you called for 10, 15 minutes because you know the land.
'Cause
Like there's not a lot of habitat.
it's
if
sti-
they're there, they're going to come.
Statistics and time, and it's right place, right time. We were at the right place at the wrong time, and
Yeah.
that's a property that I recognize. And when Tony made that comment to me when we were walking out, it reminded me of I can't remember the name of the podcast, but I have so much time to myself standing in front of the lathe down in the shop, and I listen to podcasts, and whatever the podcast was,
I hate these damn things.
It wasn't one predator,
It was
right?
not
Yeah,
one predator.
Okay, just making
There
sure.
was no turkey fucking and tight
Okay.
pants or anything. So
Tight pants make you dance. Just saying.
this one podcast had two different guests, two different time frames, and both of the guests had two completely different perspectives on scent control and whitetail deer.
That both worked. And
100%. And they were totally opposite ends of the spectrum with scent control, but both of their end game was wicked success in the field. So both of these people, not broke, don't fix it, keep doing it. And you can preach that as your gospel because that's what works for you.
Yeah.
You can preach that as your gospel because that's what works for you.
And that's the whole thing. Like, you take something from New York and try to do it in New Mexico, it might not work.
Exactly.
But those
So-
guys in New Mexico
Now,
know
see,
what's working.
And
I
that's
think it'll work that way.
Coming the other way.
The door don't swing
I mean,
the other way.
I don't want to
Yeah.
start. I don't want to start a fight here with the western eastern coyote. You know, coyote's a coyote to an extent,
yeah,
but
to an extent.
but-
But when,
but
when
you-
there's
yeah.
5 listening to you, and it's flat ground, and there's an overabundance of food, you can do
Absolutely.
that 15 minutes, and if they're coming, they've already got it in their mind that they're coming.
agreed.
Here, terrain,
Yeah.
Yep.
food source, the population's different. I mean, it's
Topography.
just
So,
a different
you
thing.
guys-
Sound
you-
carries different.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get so much flack for
Pump
this
the
one, I
brakes here
guarantee
for a
you.
minute. So what you're saying is, from where you're from to here, you think it's harder here than in where you are.
No, I think we're pretty similar
Oh, really?
from
Good.
Ohio to here. Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, other than the fact that where I live is extremely flat. If I go to southern Ohio and not even southern Ohio, just where I used to live, 2 hours south, where there was actually a little bit of
Topography,
elevation change. Yeah,
Yep.
that was very similar to hunting up here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the coyotes, it's an eastern coyote.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're just different. I think you got to give them more time. They're working through more terrain. They're navigating through and trying to pinpoint sound where it's not just coming out of a box and going straight to them because there's nothing in the way.
Right.
And there's not 10 of them out there listening.
Right. And
You know,
and that's
there
that-
might not even be one.
That's a big thing west of the Mississippi is population density really starts
Yeah.
to increase. So your prey distress sounds, there's competition for that food
Competition
source.
makes
Yeah.
them come,
And that
so they
adds
might
some
come in
urgency. That
quicker.
puts
That
a little
adds
bit of pep in their step.
urgency to get that pep in the step.
That's
And-
like here, we talked with the biologists in New York, and they haven't done studies on coyotes in how many years?
And
they still think there's 1 to 2 per square mile. Or what was it? What was the number?
I don't remember the numbers,
It was
but
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really low because Brian and I, we've seen fields over the years during coyote breeding season that had 19 at a time. So it's like, yes, we're in a highly populated coyote area, but the numbers that the government gives us aren't what we see.
and we
So-
talked about this on a podcast before where you can't take New York State and say New York State has this many coyotes.
Right.
It's so vast.
You
Like,
look
there's-
at different wildlife management units. That's why we have wildlife management units because population density increases in
Of deer and
certain
yeah,
demographics for
everything.
different species of animal within the state. So
There's so many things with that. There's people population in
absolutely,
there
Yep.
absolutely.
that affect those numbers and their responses 110%.
Yeah. Well, and you got like the layout of the land, like ag fields, fence rows, how much woods, like
Yeah.
all of that stuff plays into, are they going to stay there or is it a pass through?
Is it sustainable habitat? This
Yeah.
is my house,
Rabitat.
or rabitat?
Habitat.
Is this sustainable habitat for my family group to live in, or do we really have to? Okay, this is our home range, and this is our core area.
Now, see,
and
one
they're all gonna have
of the
that.
best spots I had back home, what did not hold coyotes.
Right.
It was a pass through.
Yeah.
And that,
But
yeah.
there was a big woods up on top of the hill.
Yep.
And there was a big woods over here.
And what's in the
there was
middle?
Big woods across the street.
Yep.
And here was an L-shaped creek that had an elevation change.
A sanctuary
and
of
a
cover
tree
to
line
travel.
running the whole creek.
Yep.
And was that at night
So
or
any
during
woods
the
they
day?
wanted to come from, they could come run right down that creek and be in that field.
Was that at night or during the day or both?
I never killed one there during the day, and I
Yeah.
should have gone
See,
because
that's what I was telling you guys earlier
was a
before the
great
podcast. Like, we see a lot of stuff here in New York because usually when we're calling daytime, we look for that habitat. We know the coyotes are going to be holed up in there. That's how we pick our wind direction, pick where we're going to set up. Even if we haven't been there, we look at Google Maps, say, all right, we got woodblock to the west. It's a west wind. We'll call this field. They'll have to come out in the daylight. At night, they're hunting.
Yeah.
Or breeding, or whatever time of year you go.
They're
so
always moving. Coyotes are always
they're always moving. So you can call them from an open field that you wouldn't expect them to come from at night, but usually not during the day.
right.
So like there was the 2 spots that we were talking about earlier, like mostly thicker hedgerows, and during the breeding season we always see coyotes out there. Mostly at night, but then we put cameras out there, and then we were getting pictures
They're daylighting.
all day long,
Yep.
like midday, everything. So there's something about those areas, and we can't be out there to monitor the coyotes all day long, so we don't know what's going on. But like it's kind of a eye-opening experience for where we are in New York to see how many are in the open fields running hedgerows daylight compared to what we thought was going on here.
Right.
So there, it's just there's some spots that they just flock to, and
They'll
they're
always
there.
teach you something.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
If you go out hunting coyotes and don't learn anything,
Yeah.
you're just doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Because we even now, whatever stand it may be, there's something.
Yep.
There's always something.
Me and Tony just had that conversation out in New Mexico, and he's like, "I've been doing this for
Right.
how many years? Decades."
And then you get the people that
He's like, "They'll
ask.
teach you something every time you call to
Yeah,
them."
even
Right.
if it don't teach you something, Brian and I are like, if it was no coyotes came, we're like, I was too cold.
Right.
We always got excuses why we didn't kill one. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
opened up too
yeah,
loud. I
yeah.
should've
There's
started
something we
with the
did
stress.
wrong.
Blew 'em out.
We
Yeah,
didn't
but
do
I
anything wrong. There was something going on here.
Right,
It's
and
not,
a lot
not
of
right.
times, like people beat themselves up because of that.
Yeah.
like I went 4 years without killing something in the dark, and 100 either they weren't there or it was something I did. Like there's so many things that I've learned with approach, and how terrain changes, wind directions, and you can look on phones and apps and whatever you want until you're there, boots on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Brian likes to say, you don't know. You don't know.
You
We've had them where it's great habitat and we have a good wind, and where they come behind us,
Yep.
or they don't even circle downwind. They come hard upwind,
Hard charge. Yeah.
right to it. You know what I mean? And it's
Some of the stuff never makes sense.
Yeah.
No
It
rhyme
is-
or reason. It's just
Yeah, even
Comes.
even
So
back in the
crazy.
day, you'll see some of our videos. We're like, oh, we went here, and the weatherman said the wind was going to be this way, but just the way the hills and everything is in New York, like we
It's
got there,
whipping around
and
it
we're
and
like,
coming from the
it's
other
not
way.
even worth wasting a good morning sit hunting here because you're going to get busted. So we took a 5-minute drive, got to another farm, and set up, and it was better odds doing it that way because just the way coyotes are, you can't
We've
because
had
like
them-
you were just saying
Correct.
with your setup, like going there. That's like the biggest thing. If you go in there with your wind blowing, your set's already over.
Yeah, it's already over.
Already
well, and
over.
there's always that last factor of you can't get in their head.
Yeah.
No,
There's
you don't
nights
know.
that they just don't care about anything.
There's times walking out,
I-
you see them at 500 yards. You're like, all right, we'll sit here and call. We got a good wind. They don't even pick their head up
don't
and
even
look
know.
at you.
No, they're like
They don't
zombie
even care.
walking. They just
Yeah.
they don't care. I got a pair right now like that it don't matter what I play, what night it is.
Give them
anything.
every call.
They
Don't
don't,
matter.
give a shit.
Yeah.
They
Right.
walk through that field, look over, and I'm like,
Hi, Tony.
one of these nights I'm just gonna sling it. I'm gonna
So-
put some
I'm
lead
gonna
down
send that
range,
223 at
way
you.
out there, all 220 yards. There.
Now I think you take a card from Brian's book and just, if you have good wind, you need to move because we have
Oh,
spots
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
And we were like, we had a spot that it's a road, cow pasture one side, field, ag field on the other. We can hunt both sides. We would literally pull up there, and this dog would come out and bark at us. He'd see the truck park. Now you tell me how smart they really are.
they're pretty smart.
We would pull up there, and he would bark. Don't touch me with that thing, Andy.
It glows.
And we went, I don't know how many times that field we would try to call there, never get anything to come out. And we went there one night, and we parked the truck, and Josh gets out, and you could see him looking around, waiting for the bark. We were waiting for it, because he would just light up and bark. And we get out, and nothing happens. And I was like, well, I know what we're doing. We're hopping this fence, this cow fence, because the cows, it was wintertime, so they stay up by the feeding area. We get in there, and we call, and he shot that male that night. But it took us forever to get him. It was like we had to do it. We just had to make it happen.
I had a property kind of like you're talking about where it was like, but it was the opposite. I never had any luck calling it because I'd get there, I'd pull down the farm road, park over to the side, walk about another 100 yards, and call from the edge of this field back to a ditch line at the back end, and there was a woods to the right, and then there was one lone tree out in the middle of the field. But at the very back corner of that, there was like one of the big concrete drain tiles where they could walk across the ditch. And I'm like, I know I'm going to call coyote in from there at some point because I'd have them on trail cam during the day. It was my deer woods. Never kill a coyote there. Never killed a coyote there. Never killed a coyote there. And I said, you know what? I'm too far away.
Proximity.
I'm too far away.
Huge.
So one night I just decided I'm walking a little bit. I went the extra 300 yards, I think it is, out to that lone tree in the middle of that field, and it put me 150 yards off that ditch line. Boom, killed one that night.
How long it take?
Month later, boom, killed one that night. And now consistently, I started off this year, I killed 4 coyotes in 5 weeks on that spot.
Yeah, we had spots like that.
And then it'll cool off for a while, and then
Yep.
for a couple months, it's just. But as long as I go to that tree, I'll pull them from the far woods in the next field.
Well, that's it. You're going to get
But when
those.
I was at the front end of it, there was that imaginary line of territory, however they've got it divvied up in their head. At least that's what it seemed like to me. Was like
absolutely.
I wasn't tripping that hammer.
And then you kill those coyotes. You're going to get those transient coyotes that comes in,
And they're going,
stakes
hey,
claim, and
re-
then they're
replace,
going to do the same
replenish.
thing.
Yeah, they'll
Good
give a couple
habitat.
howls, nothing howls back. Like, he's
Yep.
mine now.
You took the scent away, you took the visual away, you took the audible away, and that void's going to be filled every
And
time.
since you didn't miss, you didn't educate, so that next one's going to do the same thing. We got so many spots like
Well,
that.
we know why you didn't miss.
2, 2, 3.
2, 3.
All right, you got me on that one. But, all right.
We're waiting all night.
Stoliker called
Wow.
me. We chatted yesterday or the day before. He wanted to pick my brain, and
You told him 2, 2, 3, right?
No, he wanted the arc. He wanted the arc. What?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he was shooting, but no, he was just picking my brain, and it just reminded me completely unorthodox. But let's say just a suggestion I threw out to him where you have an e-collar if they're using an e-collar, and you got a crosswind. So instead of walking out 50, 100 yards straight ahead to set up your e-collar, with a crosswind sounds so hypocritical, but the methodology behind this works. If you take your e-collar with a crosswind, let's say left to right,
45 angle into the wind.
actually put it straight upwind from you.
Yeah.
But
like
same-
wind blowing this way,
yeah.
you're walking.
Yeah, so
Because then they circle it and they're right in front of it.
exactly. So
Yeah, that's how I set up every crosswind to hunt.
compass direction. If you have a timber block to your north and you have a timber block or a hedgerow going from your north to the south, but it's off to your right, so
Yeah.
it's on your east side,
Yep.
and you have a west wind, west to east,
Yeah.
leave your e-collar
I walk northwest.
straight west. I mean,
Now, see, I split the difference.
well, there's a reason for this. If you go straight west of it, and then you walk, if your e-collar has the range with the remote, so you can physically walk and put yourself in your stand within your effective range to actually shoot the tree line on your right, as long as that tree line on the right doesn't keep going from north to south, like especially if it ends and there's like a little peninsula.
Right.
gotta
So
come out.
your scent cone's still blowing out into like open field.
right.
So you got habitat in front of you to the north, you got habitat to the northeast, and then that line is coming down to your south, and then your wind is blowing straight from your left to right, and your e-collar is upwind from you 200 yards.
Oh, I ain't walking that damn far.
And
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah,
Well,
we ain't
yeah.
we ain't walking that far.
there's a time
He
and a
said
place
200.
for
What?
it. So if you
That's
have,
3 digits, man. What are you talking about?
Dragging him ain't even fun that far.
you have that e-collar that far to your left, but you put your body within your effective range of actually shooting that timber line to your right, that coyote is going to walk that timber line off to your right because it hears that sound 300 yards away.
Absolutely.
But you're right
But
there.
it's still going to be 50-50.
at
They're
100
either
yards.
going to hard charge
Yeah,
and
it
come
may
out.
hard charge that
And-
caller,
so-
and now you're in the wrong spot.
Absolutely.
but-
so this is something that Andy and I have done before because we both have guns, and I am
Split up.
your e-caller.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm the one calling, and more than likely, most of the time, it's Andy's gun that I hear go off, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's why at night, like when we hunt together, yeah, it's fun to stay together, talk, and blah blah blah, and stand. But when we go to a spot to kill, and we know where the wood blocks are and what the coyotes usually do, there's a 50-50 chance they're going to circle farther. So I go,
Put somebody there.
yeah. So I go
Just stick somebody
down there.
Stand in
Because
silence.
why sit next to each other and be like, oh, it's your turn to shoot, when it's like, oh, if one comes out 300 yards over here, I'm going to shoot it. Because the coyote's not going to do the same thing every time.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone's different.
I mean,
But they're
going
to try to get the wind.
You do have those stands where it's
Yeah.
There's tendencies, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
then there's always those
You know,
outliers
there's,
where it comes
there's,
from
there's
somewhere
times and places, and
But that's
different methodologies.
I feel
for
like
it.
that's why we shoot a lot more, because we
split up.
split up not too far where it's, like you're not calling it in. The coyote's just walking by randomly, but it's methodical.
But we ain't splitting up tonight. We're holding hands.
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
I love
We,
you.
That's
we
it.
actually split. We split up. Now
You're going to
more
see that
because
star,
of you
Brian,
guys.
or bright. The star's going to be bright in your eye tonight.
I
We're
swear
gonna
to
be that
God. I swear to God,
be
if I
glowing.
feel
It's
somebody
gonna be
touch my
glowing.
hand, Andy, I'm gonna flick you right in the helmet, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He choke on his crayons.
It's all, it's all love, all love.
You just keep that turkey quiet out there.
Yeah, Brian, don't laugh over here.
I can't wait to like just rip a gobble.
In the middle of the dark, midnight, you're gonna hear.
ready, and then all of a sudden you just take this gobble.
Just totally blow the stand. We're all laughing.
Oh man, you know,
I'm like, well, the turkey finished.
All right, if nobody knows, there's been too much asshole talk tonight.
Yeah, way
I'll
too
just
much.
throw.
So
any-
we're gonna wrap it up. Go stand in the dark together.
Let's go hold hands in the dark in a circle.
so
and,
I,
Last one eats the cracker.
that reminded me of. Oh God damn it!
is it a Ritz?
It's gonna be salty.
Okay, so God damn it.
Yes.
So this reminded me of a safety thing that we used to do at night.
Oh God.
God,
Shut up.
shut up. So
It wasn't rubber, was it?
you never hear crows at night. It's not a thing.
Right.
Quiet, sleeping, roosting.
Yeah.
No.
Not where we are.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the city lights, like they're
I hear
awake all
turkeys
night.
at night a
Last-
lot.
Oh yeah.
Last week.
One startled.
Last
Yeah.
Typically one
Yeah.
startled. but
Usually I'll let loose. Like if I start a set with a howl, I'll get shot gobbles.
You might
Yeah.
get some shock
Yeah.
gobbles.
Especially in March. Like,
Oh
when it
yeah,
gets warmer.
yeah, absolutely.
last week, we split up. He went one side of the road. I was on the other. Just small little fields because the damn snow. And there was one flying around, crow calling.
Really?
Yeah, it had to be
All right, that's one of
11:30,
those-
12 o'clock.
Okay,
And
not
I
from
mean,
the
that could be
norm.
the pine cone.
Yeah, that's totally pine cone isolated
Yeah,
incident,
well.
random. So something that we used to do way before I even met Andy, nighttime timber sits, moonlight, shotgun, and we couldn't see each other. So you're calling, looking for movement, and it's a fox, it's a bobcat, it's a coyote. But when you heard that crow call, I had a crow call, and I had to back up another crow call for anybody that I was hunting with. When you heard the crow call, that means it's time to get up, and you're not shooting a damn thing. Like, safety's on, shotguns are on shoulders.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Like, okay, you finish the stand, you hear the crow call. Okay, that's just a safety thing because you don't have line of sight with the partner. You're
And
split up.
you didn't have thermals or anything.
Yeah,
to
no
see,
no thermals.
That makes sense, yeah.
No lights. So when we heard that crow call, that just meant, okay, there's boots on the ground, somebody's moving, we're walking back to the truck. And that was just a safety thing we used to do back
Yeah.
in the day.
Sure.
Today, handheld binoculars, and
Yeah.
you freaking know where pretty much wherever.
But it's
Where
funny,
everybody
it's
is.
funny when you
got
said that
forms of
'cause
communication.
you know where I live, like you go through the city
Oh,
there.
yeah.
The crows roost there. Like
The
you
crows
would never.
roost in
There's
Amsterdam.
hundreds of thousands.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like a Hitchcock film or something.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
it really
it's
is. Like you drive by. I don't even. I'm not even going to tell a story on here. But anyway, you shoot up into a tree and you kill a bunch of them with a shotgun.
Troy's the same way with crows.
Just saying.
It is the crow roost.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's gnarly. But that's just something that we used to do back
You
in
all right,
the day
Carl?
with the technology.
Yeah.
Or excuse me.
I'm kind of curious to know what your safe word is now.
Bi-curious. Bi-curious, right?
So I heard safe, and then there was laughing and shit.
Something about crackers.
Yeah, I had to pee real bad.
Salty.
I couldn't sit here no
It's
more.
funny you left at the right time, I guess.
Well, yeah,
He needed some alone time.
yeah. I needed a minute to reflect.
Well, I know other things that are reflective that we've been talking about all night, but
Oh my god.
I think we need to go find something furry to shoot.
I say we do
I'm
that.
down.
I
All right.
you know, it was
Yeah,
a
no, we
good
can do
time
that.
tonight.
Yeah, we're good.
Thanks for making the trip up, guys.
No,
No.
we love being here.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
this
thank you
is
for the
great.
invite.
I
It was
like
really-
being on this side of a podcast. This is great. I'm not the hosting type of it, but this was fun.
We never know when we have call-ins or new people. You never really know how it's going to go. I'm really glad we met. It's a lot of fun. So,
I
Thank you.
have no trouble with butt humor, so we
Right.
had a really good time.
well, let's be real. Like you don't.
You
really
will
know how it's
later.
gonna go. You're like, do I got to be a church boy or like what? You know. So I mean, it's
Yeah, Tony's just another good, like-minded dude.
right. We're all the same. Coyote hunters. we're just
Coyote
different.
hunters, man.
We're just.
That's what it is.
It's always a good time.
We're just
Oh yeah.
different.
Speaking of Collins, Cody Moore and I played phone tag today. So
Yes.
I don't know if I'll actually catch up with him before he hears this. But yeah,
Good dude.
Got your message, and we'll be in touch real
When
soon.
we
Looking forward to talking.
officially hit it big and have our tour bus, we're going to Cody's for sure.
Nice.
Is that going to be a short bus?
Absolutely. You beat me to it, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I mean, you made it.
Yeah, right.
You made it.
Window liquors. The
They'll
whole
have a
thing.
nameplate on the front seat for you with that helmet.
Dumped them.
Right.
Dumped them. He'd be like,
Don't worry, we'll put a car seat in there for you.
I'll ride along.
Padded helmet.
Hockey helmet.
I need that. Just get something to cover the starfish.
No, he's a
it's
good dude.
reflective.
He's one of our call-ins. From
That was
Nevada.
that was a good one to listen
I
to. I enjoyed
those are
that.
my favorite. Like, because we don't ever get to go anywhere, so like to hear about what it's like other places and how they respond or what they do. That was the other thing.
That was Nevada, right?
Yeah.
Nevada.
Okay.
Do you strictly e-caller?
for the most part now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just because sometimes I'm hauling cameras with me, and I just don't want to switch back and forth. And now I've been so long without using mouth calls that I'm not that great at it.
I don't want to hear
So
that. I don't believe.
I just stick with the e-caller.
I'm gonna say Brian Rush is really good using.
His mouth.
No, the mouth
Oh,
call.
okay.
Actually, yes, I was going there. Thank you. I didn't want to say it because I'm like, I'm going to sound like the bad guy if I say it, but thank you.
I got you.
Thank
I got
you.
your back.
Yeah,
So as
yeah.
soon as Andy opens up his mouth, I'm
I saw him
nervous
wincing
here.
over there. I'm like,
What
yes.
dumb shit's
How you
going on
doing?
here?
We are connected.
We are.
That's because your hand's in his pocket. Of course you're connected.
Pants are tight, bud. It's reaching somewhere else.
Jesus.
There's a hole in that pocket.
Oh boy.
All right, before we get too after dark in this place,
Yeah. Do you got to pay for that shit?
where can the people find you again?
Carbon TV, Pursuit Channel. That's usually Saturday morning's the big one. I think it's 7:30 Saturday mornings on Pursuit. But if you go to Carbon TV, download that app, follow along. YouTube channel, Mountain Lodge Outdoors TV.
We will do
Subscribe. Go watch the stuff on there. I'm trying to get it organized. That's kind of a new platform for us. So bear with me.
And hopefully we get some stuff tonight to add to that.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Excellent.
Are you're videoing tonight? I mean, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, my scope records, and I've got
Yeah,
a
sure.
little handheld that's got night vision that we can selfie talk into and
Okay.
cut up and do whatever we want.
And if you guys see a single shiny eye, don't worry about that.
It's just Andy.
Don't panic till it winks.
Holy.
Oh my goodness!
It's a good cutter. Don't worry. It's going to wink.
Yeah, that's cut it out.
Cut it, boys.
All
Hit the
right.
cutter. I'm out.
Tony's sponsored by ATN. He's
ATN,
sponsored
yeah.
by Fox Pro.
Awesome.
I'm a game call builder. I use a Pulsar, and it's not a big dick contest.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's the
we
it's
go out and
the,
kill shit.
it's the
Go out and kill
camaraderie,
shit.
and we're gonna have a good old time.
Hell yeah!
Right.
Good time either way.
I will say on my scanner, I've got one hand call hanging there, and it's his.
Oh yeah, I did see
Attaboy.
that.
That's the only one I keep with me because, like I said, I'm shitty at it now because I haven't done it in so long, and that one still works.
Was it a rabbit squeal or a turkey call?
I think it's a rabbit.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't
I'm
put
just
my
gonna
mouth on
stop.
anything that has to do with anything with a turkey.
Anymore. For the sake
What?
of everybody, I'm
What?
just not gonna, none of that.
I told you guys you should have waited to
How,
start
how do you
drinking.
think that fan right there got so fucked?
Yeah. Oh, come on. You did it to yourself,
You
Tim.
didn't make a hole that big in that fan.
No way. Like I said, I told you before.
You fisted that turkey if that made a hole like that.
That was Eric.
Okay.
I told you I hate talking to these things. It's just so easy to talk at night with you guys. So
Man, I hope my
thank you
mother's
so
not
much.
listening. Holy shit.
It really.
Thanks for watching my kids, though, Mom. I appreciate that.
Mama, Andy's really a nice guy.
Yeah,
I
Andy's
swear.
a great guy, Mom.
Yeah, if my
Really
mom's
is.
listening, you've met me. You know. My mom's well aware of what I am. So.
All right, guys. Follow us on the Facebook page, One Predator. You can find us on Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, website, onepredatorhunts.com. You can find all the links to everybody there. Nah, we'll catch you in the next one.
Let's
See ya.
dump him.
Slug trail on the chair.